YouTube. I should say good afternoon. I think it's gone midday now. I decided to do a little trip across the Gospel Pass today from Hay-on-Wye to Llantony. We've left Hay-on-Wye and we're just heading up now towards the Gospel Pass. I think we're probably on it already, actually. And before too long, we'll get to the top of this little hill. I'm going to stop shortly and have a bit of lunch, and then go on down to Llantony. Road ahead closed. That's not a good sign, is it? I'll stop here, have a little bite to eat. Look at that for a view. Not sure I'm going to be able to get through today on this. It's keeps saying road closed. I can always turn round and come back this way, but for now I'm going to have a bite to eat. A beautiful spot to have lunch. Marvellous views. I'm going to do a 360 here, so we'll go right the way round. That's the way we've come, and we've just parked here below Hay Bluff. A nice little church here. I think I'll see if I can get a photo. Yes, I think I'll park it here and take a little picture. Okay, I've turned round at Capel-y-Ffin and I'm on my way back along the Gospel Path to Hay-on-Wye. So I'll take you with me to the very end and see what we see. As I say, this part of the trip is sort of enclosed with trees. A lovely road to ride, but you don't see much. We've got the Black Mountains to the right through the trees, but They don't look black on a lovely day today, but sometimes in the winter they really do look black. The road starts to open out of it now, or the hedges are falling by the wayside, and the views are starting to come. Absolutely lovely. I know I keep saying it's absolutely lovely, but it is, and that's why we're out, isn't it, really? That's why I love this little Royal Enfield 350. I mean, it's perfect for just cruising through these narrow lanes, taking in the views. Sheepy. Foal up there. Right, here's the view. Look at that. That's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at that view. Well, here's the ride. I suppose from Hay to Capel-y-Ffin is probably the best bit of the Gospel Pass. So I'm not too disappointed that the road was closed. We're getting to see the best bit right now. I know people like to visit Llantony Abbey, but obviously we can't get through, and that's the end of that. But coming up here just for these views is brilliant. I'm going to stop here, same place I had lunch, and have another cup of coffee. I just like it here. Now we're heading down. Look at that. Down into Hay-on-Wye. I just see a stone there. We passed Offers Dyke Path, so this is part of the Offers Dyke Path. The Offers Dyke being the border between England and Wales. Roads like this without hedges are wonderful for views, aren't they? Look at it. We're so used to hedges in this country that when we get a bit of road like this, it sort of stuns us in a way. I find I'm using the back brake a bit on this trip, a lot of steep down hills, and I hadn't really noticed it before, but it's a little high. I wonder, has anyone with a Classic 350 lowered the brake lever at all? I've got to keep lifting my foot to put it on. Not the end of the world, but be nice just to push down rather than up and down. Yeah, if anyone has done that job and it's simple enough to do, leave a message or leave a comment, as I should say, not a message. Just see the rooftops of Hay-on-Wye. Anyway, I'm going to end the video shortly, but I thought I'd just show you, for anyone interested and has heard of the Hay Literary Festival, they're preparing the site just on my left now. We'll be passing it in a second. You can see they're erecting all the structures that they use for the festival just here on the left. Obviously it's behind a hedge like everything else, but can you see the roofs of what they're doing in there? So they're getting ready for the Hay Festival, which is the end of May. It takes quite a long time to get it together. Anyway, I'll say it again, thanks for joining me. Please subscribe if you could, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.